Alright, so per usual, when you count your money, I'm not in like the hood or anything like that, but when you count your money, always be protected, keep, things with you at all times, because people are desperate in these times. Keep your doors locked. It's not too bright out, so it's not like people can really see inside, but anyhow, do be precautionary. But I had to withdraw 10 monkeys because we are about to go look at a car. I may reschedule because I honestly don't want to drive like 4 hours, like 2 there and 2 back in the rain, and then test drive a car in the rain. So I'm going to most likely reschedule for tomorrow after work, because I'll already be a little bit of the ways there when I go to work anyway. So I go to work, then I go there, and it's dry and it's nicer out tomorrow, so that may be what I do. Also, I'm sorry for the video being 4K, but I have a whole bunch of footage that I still cannot edit due to the fact that it is due to the fact that it is 8K, and I don't have anything to edit 8K with. So it's like yeah, I'm just gonna record in 4K, maybe this video and the next one, until I see if I can figure out like a laptop situation, because the laptop I have is trash and I'm going to get rid of it anyway because I just can't deal with it anymore. It was a waste of money, unfortunately, like $800 or $700. I don't know how much. It worked for the time being, but yeah, it's just not as productive as I thought. Either that, or I'll trade in the 2 tablets I have for the newest Galaxy tablet. That may work, or if those can edit 8K, then that's what I will do. But anyhow, in the meantime, I'm gonna figure out what exactly I'm doing, and then if not, we'll pick up tomorrow. And yeah, so if anything, we'll pick up tomorrow, and then yeah. So anyhow, thanks for watching. What the hell is So we are continuing the video. I am already like 2 minutes up the street from where the car is, and the weird thing is, if I'm not mistaken, we are right near where the 135i was, the one that I posted. If anything, I'll put a link. Me blood clot Panamera. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's somewhere on this side. I don't know if the guy sold it yet. Probably not, and if he did, it's far less than my offer, because again, nobody is going to buy a vehicle like that besides myself, for one, or besides somebody like myself, for one, and they're not going to pay that price, because the thing is, I don't think it was an M Sport model. It has a tan interior. Every single panel on the whole car is bad, so it's just like, bro, you're not sell for that blood clot car for $9,000. You can go buy one nice, good body 135i for that price there. Idiot, man. The blood clot to some boy. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that is the dealership that it was at. Let me see if I can see it. I'm pretty sure it's in the back again, because see that idiot boy, the naga sell it. Yep, it's right there. Blood clot fucking idiot. Take the ad down. But anyhow, yeah, let me see where I'm at.
Sorry for the mess.
No problem.
Not having much time coming around here,
Sheesh.
5-10
5-10 minutes from my house too. Okay. Jesus.
Because people expect it to be loud. Oh, here, that's because I made a hole in the firewall to put this in here. I didn't want to be outside, rain and stuff. And
yeah, and the interior and stuff is not too bad.
It's all M3.
Yeah.
Because it was great, and I didn't like the car. I couldn't do all of it, but I got a M3 interior. Those kids that got the cars for drifting, so I got an entire M3 interior, and I replaced it, and I paint the carpet too with the proper, they say carpet paint.
Yeah, like the vinyl paint kind of thing that they use.
It was something so good. My friend from Ohio told me, use this, and the result is gonna be like a factory, and it really came out nice. This is like a lifting noise.
Yep.
But as you drive, and if you really put some RPM, they bleed out and start.
Yeah, like the
nice
hydraulic pressure goes up in. Yeah, it's because it's the same thing on the e36 engines. Yeah. They'll get some lifter tick, and then. Yeah.
I leave in here just the main info, like a oil press. That's the temperature for the intake, battery, fuel pressure, and the coolant temp. Those are the things. And the RPM, I could make it work, but the Harley uses a 8-cylinder signal for the RPM. All right, so this car only uses 4. When I have it in 8, I could use it, and it was just fine. You can make it, what's they call? Dakota is a box that you convert everything to CAN bus to make everything work in the dash. But honestly, it's everything here. I didn't think about that.
Right. Plus, it's right there, so that's fine too.
Yeah, I mean, it runs on a bass tune. So as you drive, it will learn the signal, and it builds a safe tune. That's what they say, what the Harley says. And then if you know someone that can tune, or just can put more timing, more feel, and more boost, and the sky is the limit.
Right, and I wouldn't do that until I get the engine refreshed anyway.
Well, yeah, I would suggest that, because you could, like you say, you know what, I have everything, I want to do a last send off. And
and then just...
And then you just... It runs on a spring reference. I don't have boost controller because I wanted these, because, even that way, I got greedy and start putting more and more until I realized, right now, you see this gauge work, this is oil can.
Damn. That thing is nice. When I was little, those used to be like one of my favorite cars, those old Corvettes. Yeah.
Look at that behind you.
Yep.
That's why I'm explaining everyone. The car, the smoke is the catch can, because it's vent, so it
just vents right out. Okay.
But if you will have the patience, because this car, it is a clean car. The body of this car is just insane clean. I'll tell you right now, it's like I had this car on the jacks, and I walked underneath. On this area, so e36.
Yep.
The area of the feet, like giving little tiny pinholes, because it's where it gets wet. That's the only thing I found of rust in this car. There was some on these rear well.
Yep.
But since I cut it out, defend it, now they're gone. It's not like in this transmission, man, it's you can feel how it's notchy, very notchy. You can do it, so you can see what I'm talking about.
Oh wow, that's a nice short shift.
Yeah, because if you think it was a truck, and then they have the long lever, so you will get a lot of throw with that way, and then you use that way, so it's really a short throw shift now. I'm gonna go one more block so you can. Much to do in this town. All they look for is try to pull over on cars in here. I know, because I got pulled over once. just for not a full stop sign. It is stupid, so I don't mess around here. But it's a one-piece car. You don't have to.
Right, and all the hard work is done.
Yeah, you know,
so,
like people ask me, oh, guy this morning was asking me about E38 stuff, and you came to my mind. I was like, man, I made everything for this car, so I really can't help looking for kits, a kit for ELS swap kits. I don't know anything about E38s. I'm assuming that the engine bay is completely different than this.
It is, and the people, I believe, there's some company that makes a kit. I believe it's Cybel, maybe. When somebody makes it, but yeah, or Sicky or somebody. Yeah, but it's not too much of a difference. So like you could even buy an E36 kit, modify it, and have an E38 with an LS in it. But that's if you can do the work, or if you have someone do it.
I pretty much made everything here. I'm not gonna be a good help because, you know, for example, the problems on LS swaps on the E36 is the steering column, right?
Yep.
I did use I'll show you in the house, the stock trucks flip forward. So I shave and make a transition to 2.5-inch pipe and put V-bands. I didn't even know how to weld, but then I said, you know what? I'm gonna buy a welder and start learn, and that's gonna be a good thing. It took me time, but you get wrong, you do it again. You get wrong, you do it again. But see, if I drive that way, if you look back, smoke is kind of controlled.
Yeah, right.
But if you're on boost,
yeah. And then the turbos are what, like $200 or something?
E35s on eBay.
Yeah.
That was the point. Like somebody said, oh, I have some snobby friends. Yeah, I'm really surprised when I had that car because it was old man that owned this car in Rhode Island. I went to Rhode Island to get this car. You can check the jack points in there.
Yeah.
It's really clean. It's not a perfect car, as you can see, but it has its flaws. And not under my own.
Alright, so as you guys saw, we got it. It's a horrible idea. It's gonna need a little bit of work, but it does run and drive, so I'm gonna drive it to and from work this week because again, I don't have anything else to do anyway, or I don't go anywhere anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal to me. It'll be fine, so we're gonna do that. Then possibly over the weekend we are during the week we're gonna call a couple shops and see who can take it in. Well, it's going to be a couple, like literally a couple. It's either gonna be one or two, either Dynamic or Axion. Gonna bring it in, see if they can diagnose the blow-by issue, sort it out, whether that be a bigger catch can or rearrange the turbo lines or whatever. And then yeah, so we're gonna sort it out, button up whatever needs to be buttoned up, collect some parts, brakes and bracing and all types of stuff like that, and then once we have everything, it's gonna be set. But since the car run and drive, it's going to be ran and drove, like, and we're just going to progress upon it over time. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you guys are hyped to see this build, because this is definitely a super crazy car. So peace.